initially wanted to study to be a vet nurse, and I know she sustained a life-changing event during her gap year, which kind of steered her into Africa earlier rather than later. And like most of us conservationists, she prefers the company of animals over people, so she found this little town called Hoedspruit, and she found home there. And that's where her conservation career really took off.
Well, this has certainly broken a lot of hearts, and there's a lot of people who are going to miss Anna every single day. And our heart and our love goes out to everybody who knew and worked with her. I had such a joy getting to know her more over the last year or so, and she was just one of the best humans, one of the nicest girls, and there was so much more to do. But we will carry on in her honor, doing all the good work for the animals she loved, the rhinos and the horses, and we will just take this as a reminder to keep living our very best lives and do all the good work we can for Anna and in her honor.
Anna as a character was so warm and welcoming, yet her energy and her passion was contagious. You know, it felt amazing just to work with her. She had this uncanny ability to make you feel warm and welcomed, you know, while simultaneously having that kick-ass sense of humor that she had, you know, and she was always on it. You know, she's always on her A game. You couldn't take that away from her. She was, you know, she barely required any sleep. She was like an Energizer battery. I would, you'd watch her, you'd work alongside her, and you'd watch her keep up with everything on her phone and everything going on around her. And she was so disciplined at it, and she was just so professional at it that everyone who ever worked with her that I ever came across was just so happy to be a part of the work that she was doing and working alongside her, and how easy she made things, how friendly and warm and welcoming she made things. And there was just, the chemistry was just always so fantastic, you know, and she was never afraid to speak her mind. I mean, Anna climbed to where she is today in a male-dominated industry.
Just a pure soul. Like, she was beautiful inside and also outside. She cared for everybody. Like, whenever you need help, it doesn't matter if it's personal or work-wise, she will just be there for you. She was just a caring soul for everyone.
Anna here at Rhino Revolution, she was my manager. On the other side, she was a friend, a sister, a mother who always encourages us to study, learn more, always stand your ground, don't be intimidated. If you want to do something, just go for it. So that was Anna for us, always protecting us.
So my first black rhino experience up close was with Anna. It was an extremely exciting and emotionally charged event. It was at that point, I was up at the head of the rhino, and it was really just emotionally charged, really exciting, you know. I'm almost on the verge of tears and laughter, but trying to stay poised. And I remember holding this animal upright in my arms and locking eyes with Anna. And it was just at that point in time I knew I was exactly where I was supposed to be, and so was she.
You know, Anna loved just, you know, going out for bushwalks and, you know, you know, just with her dogs and peace and quiet and just and tracking and just everything about nature she loved and she appreciated, you know, and she knew she knew how precious it was, and she knew how delicate it was, and she was, you know, ready to go all the way to, you know, to help protect it for generations to come. Whenever Anna was around, it was just, you know, when you're naming off, when you're listing off a group of people about people who are going to be, you know, where you're going, and Anna's name's dropped, it's always like, yeah, awesome. You know, it's just, she was just, you know, you were just so happy that she was going to be there. Everyone just loved her, you know. And noticeably, it wasn't one of those things like, oh, hey, how you doing? How you been? It's like, Anna, you know, it's more of that, you know, where everyone's genuinely excited to see her, and she's just such great energy to her. That was, you know, it was like I said, it was gravitational, you know. It would just, you get pulled towards, you were drawn to her, you know, and that's really rare, you know, and it's a very warm and welcoming feeling to anybody, you know, and people always, you know, really, really appreciate that, and more than they know. I don't even think Anna really knew, you know, how much of a positive effect that she left on people, and the stamp that she left on people. I think she would have been pretty amazed to see, everyone's heartfelt reactions to what had happened. I think she'd be completely in awe, about what she'd done for all of us unintentionally, just by being her own natural self.
If you were to ask me what Anna's most significant goal in conservation would be, it would be for the conservation community to come together, for different organizations to work hand in hand, take advantage of each other's networks. We can utilize funding better. We have more information. Together, we're stronger. There's no I in team.
We're all sincerely going to miss her, but I really hope that everyone always remembers her and really does their best to carry her with you, because I think that's just only going to be good for you and all of us, but the rest of the world, and us going forward. She's lit a lot of candles. She's done so much good, and there was so much ahead of her. So now it's our turn to take that little bit of that torch that she left behind and carry it with us, and remember her, and know that she's made all of us something better.